Women have a menu of options to assault men and destroy family, given by a government that reaps the benefit of female spite. Women don't have the wisdom to leave the powers alone, because they're too selfish to understand the consequences. The real purpose of continuously defaming men, belittling fathers, and also inflating the incidence of male child sexual abuse and male domestic violence is to dismantle the family and further separate men from children and women's lives. By using this divide and conquer technique based on lies and prejudice, the greatest protectors of children and family, men, are kept away from those most in need of protection. The reason this is being done is simple. The family unit, headed by the man, is a competitor to government and other agencies.
First thing that had to be destroyed was the family, the man, because he will not work for the state, he will work for his wife and children, and his loyalty will go to his wife and children.
Men don't bend over and do as they're told, as government would like, and men don't look to government to solve all of their problems. Men have an instinctive understanding that self-reliance is the only protection from tyranny. The same cannot be said of women. They are far more malleable and controllable. When a man looks at the world, he looks for freedom and opportunities for himself and his family. He wants the ability to succeed, so that he can provide. When a woman looks at the world, she wants security and comfort. She wants to depend on someone to provide that for her. Where a man is not available, she desperately looks for a replacement. She looks to the state. This is why many were fearful of what it would mean for women to have the vote.
Amy, are you getting enough from the state?
I don't think I am, no. I think everybody stands there and says, oh, all these mums are living off benefits, not going back to work. But maybe if they gave us a little bit more leeway with childcare...
What do you get at the moment? Just,
Pardon?
What sort of
I get about,
help do you get?
I get housing benefit and income support.
Women voting leads directly to big government. Women don't vote for less taxation and easier business regulations as men do. Women vote for more social services, more benefits, more childcare, more government departments provide help, more staff, more. Women vote for all of the things that lead to higher taxation, and that would be largely unnecessary if they restored their faith in men. But the government's success has been to divide women from men by selling the story of man's evil. If families were allowed to take care of themselves and raise their children normally, they wouldn't need social services, child support agencies in the NSPCC, lawyers and counsellors, ASBOs and increased police numbers, probation officers, higher council tax, bigger prisons and fast food restaurants for Sunday dads. The list goes on. How does this work and how does it maintain itself?
How does it maintain itself?
Yes.
Well, the beauty industry maintains itself by defining more and more behaviours, categorising more and more behaviours, normal behaviours, as acts of abuse. So, for example, whereas 30 years ago, the NSPCC was concerned with the killing and severe beating of children. It's now concerned with smacking children, shouting at children. It has even tried to suggest that 5-year-old boys who have an interest in 5-year-old girls are paedophiles. It's actually used those words. They're not my words, they're the NSPCC's words.
Taking men away from children generates phenomenal income, thousands of jobs, and huge political power for those responsible.
Partly because adults have been prevented from taking responsibility for the children that are around them.
The concept came about that women would go out to work and the state would provide childcare for the children. And in a sense, that is lingering behind everything that's even going on today. Single-parent mothers are encouraged to go out to work and find other alternatives for their children.
Taking men away from mothers allows them and their children to become more controllable by the state. The mother feeds and washes her children, and the excluded father is made to pay for their upbringing. But it's the government that raises the children, becoming the surrogate father and husband.